Welcome to Influential Sports. Just disclaimer, see me with this same shirt on. It's because I recorded some of these videos the same day during the Thanksgiving break, so I have them ready to already come out. But this video is about how analytics are currently ruining sports. Yeah, I know this is a sports channel. I love watching sports, love covering it. Uh, Hockey, baseball, basketball, wrestling, football, whatever it may be. Yeah, I know that's what I love to do. Uh, I'm gonna go to college fall of 2025, major in business sports analytics, going to University of Akron. So I can't wait to fall 2025 come so I can head there. But I feel like analytics are a big part of sports, and I feel like to an extent it's definitely ruined sports in a way. Just made seeing coaches and teams make bad decisions that lose them games because they figure let's go with the analytics play, or seeing like I start with wrestling first, since it's not the biggest place where analytics are used. But going into a fatal four-way match, the commentator might say, "Well, uh, let's, for example, when Private Party had the fatal four-way tag team match at Full Gear. From a technical standpoint, you look at that like, oh, it's four teams, divide 100 by four. Each team has a 25% chance to win. But in reality, especially when it comes to wrestling, that's never really the case, because in that match, the Acclaim, it was tension between them. They couldn't get along. So automatically, every other team's chances rises because of that, because they aren't on the same page. So in a triple threat match or in a fatal four way, where it's like the commentators say, what's a 33% chance, what's a 25% chance? Well, that's not really the case, because there's always outside factors, especially when you're talking about wrestling. But let's get to the major stuff where I think analytics is hurting this sport the most. It's basketball. In basketball now, you see a lot of 20 plus point comebacks. Uh, Not too long ago, that wasn't easy to do. It's never been easy. It's become easier now. It's still not easy because you exhaust a lot of energy trying to make a comeback like that. But it's very hard to make a 21, 22 point comeback. We even seen the team like the Clippers in 2019 when they were facing the Warriors in game two make a 31-point comeback to win that game. And the reason why I say analytics is hurting the basketball at the moment, because there's a lot of dumb threes being taken. The Celtics take a crazy amount of threes, and the analytics tell you that if you aren't taking threes, you're not winning games. But that's not really the case. Like the Lakers are one of the every team is taking at least 33s this season. I'm pretty sure the Lakers are like 31 something right now, and they're winning games. They're a physical team. You have LeBron and AD, and then Dalton Connect. He's been a great rookie for them. So I think analytics is hurting basketball, because the analytics tell you that you need threes to win, and the Celtics take a crazy amount of threes. And I don't think that's the best recipe to winning. The Celtics are able to get away with it because they have so much talent. But when you're a team like the Nets and just chucking up a bunch of threes, you're not really going to win games like that. I mean, they were able to beat the Warriors because Dennis Schroeder went off. But I don't think that's the greatest recipe to success. You got to have a top 10 defense. You need a top 10 offense. You need multiple star players. But you also need to have a good balance of getting to the basket, taking mid-range shots, getting to the free throw line. That's what helps the Lakers so much, because they're such an aggressive team. They're able to get through the free throw line. So it's like you will see teams that might not take as many threes, or like the Orlando Magic, their frequency isn't crazy high, and they're winning games even with their star player being out. Then there's teams like the Celtics, like the Nets, that are taking a bunch of threes. And this really started in 2015, 2016 with the Rockets and Warriors. Then the Warriors were able to win with this philosophy, but they also had Stephen Curry as their star. I mean, the Rockets almost came close to winning. Well, they came close to making the finals. They weren't able to. But yeah, it's too many threes being taken, and that doesn't make the game as fun to watch when you're seeing a bunch of bad shots being taken. Like, obviously, a three is worth more than two, but you don't want to see a bunch of bad shots being taken. Like the three on a fast break, that's a dumb shot. A three on a fast break or in transition, that's just a dumb shot. Now if you're wide open, a guy's driving to the paint, he finds a guy wide open for a corner three. Okay, that's a fine shot. But just on a fast break, you pull up and take a three. I don't like that shot. And then if you're down just a few points, say you're down nine, uh, there's this philosophy that, well, it's a 3-possession game if you just make 3 threes. But if those threes are all bad looks, maybe that turns into a 15-point game because you took some dumb shots and the other team was able to get some buckets on the other end. Not only do you have to make the shots, but you have to get stops too, and that's what the analytics doesn't talk about. You can make 3 threes, but if the other team makes 3 threes as well, it's still a 9-point game. Yeah. Yeah. And in football, it's with 2-point conversions, that's become a thing. The Ravens were up. Now they went up 7, and the Ravens were playing the Chargers. They got a touchdown, and they went for 2 because they wanted to go up 9 instead of being up 8. If you kick the extra point, you're up 8, and the Chargers will have to go down the field, get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And a 2-point try in itself is already hard. So I don't know if that's just the way John Harbaugh was thinking. If we go up 9, it's a 2-possession game. But really, 8 points is still a 2-possession game because pulling off a 2-point conversion isn't super easy to do. And I don't think the analytics isn't telling you that. Like, you didn't, even though 8 points is technically a 1-possession game, it's not easy to just pull off a 2-point conversion, especially doing it from the 2-yard line. Like, you really got to come up with a play that gets you that 2-point conversion so you can go up. But yes, teams like, I think it's hurting basketball the most, and it's definitely played a part in football too with the 2-point conversions and when they should go for it. If it's like 4th and 4 or less, if you should go for it or not. But if you have time left, and if you do go for it, you got to have a play to do it. And if you don't have the right play, then that's gonna end the match. That's gonna end the game because you didn't run the right play, or you ran a dumb play. And then that's the end of the game because you went with the analytics instead of going with what made the most sense. So that's what I said. I feel like analytics plays a big part into a lot of things now, and it makes sense. Like, you need analytics, you need statistics to be able to match up, get the right matchups, this and that. But I think it's mainly hurting basketball with the amount of threes that are being taken now, because it's just not fun to watch. It's not a recipe to winning. It's hurting football in a way, not as much, especially, I think it plays a part when it comes to like 2-point conversions and field goals. Like, it's so easy for guys to make 50 yarders now, but then when it's less than 50 yards, it becomes hard for some reason. Don't really get that. But then, like I said, in wrestling, it's too many factors for the commentators to bring analytics into the equation. But that's it for this video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel about analytics and if you think it's been positive for sports or if it's ruined it so far. But that's it for this video. Peace.